So my name is Rekha, and coming to my background, I do have a family degree, and I have been working as a pharmacist and a pharmacy manager for the past few years. And when I was looking for a career change, I found pharmacovigilance quite interesting, and one of my friend referred me to Dr. Abhishek, and that's how I joined the course with MediPharm Solutions. And I did finish all the, once I'm done with all the modules in the course, I was assigned to marketing team. And in the marketing team, I used to attend all the classes that Dr. Abhishek used to do for the marketing. And once I am in there, they always tell us how to do where to apply from, and they have fixed number of figures, apply these many job positions in a week. And so I used to follow what all Abhishek and his team told me, and I applied on LinkedIn, and that's how I landed with this interview and this job. If you guys have any questions, you can ask me.
So Rekha, how many months you applied before getting the job?
For me, I just got into marketing I would say end of July. Okay. All I applied was for a month.
So when you complete the course and when you started applying, and how many months it take to get the job?
For me, the course it was just a 3 months course, and once I'm done with the course, I was assigned to marketing. But it took some time, for us to go to marketing and stuff. So I was in a waiting period for a while. But once everything was set up, all I did was I think I have applied for less than a month.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, Geeta, can I call you Geeta? I don't know why I keep saying that. So Geeta, the question is, don't think that getting a job will take you another PhD.
Okay.
Only we do marketing so aggressive. Mm-hmm. I have to say that we run out of patience after 60 to 90 days.
Okay.
Because if something is not working, let us find out after 60 days or 90 days. Not take a whole year and say, oh, this is not working. Then you are actually not working in that 1 year.
Exactly. Okay. Got it. Okay.
Hi, Rekha.
Yeah, hi.
So, congratulations.
Thank you.
I have a question, while you're having the interviews, did you find anything you should have explored more about any topic out of the modules?
No, for me personally, all I did was I went through the modules. I even after done with the course, I had access for modules for a while. I went in and I went through the videos, all the videos again. Mm-hmm. And I read through the material, what Dr. Abhishek provided in the modules. That's it. Other than that, I did not do anything else.
Okay, in the interviews also, you did not find anything out of the modules?
No, for me personally, no. This was actually my first interview that I landed in, and it was mostly just the basic stuff. All they asked me what's your day on a day-to-day basis, what's your workflow, or what was your work, describe briefly about your work, your workflow, and that's it. All the basic questions, nothing much deeper,
Okay.
So I think if you really focus on what Dr. Abhishek says, focus on the modules, don't worry about it. Initially when you join, I went through this process as well. Once you join, it's not like there is a start or an end for the course, right? You go in, you go through a class, and there is no continuation from one class to another. Initially, I went through this as well. I felt overwhelmed. But as Dr. Abhishek says, stay in and take time, and everything will sink in at the end of the day.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks.
So did you prepare anything for behavioral questions? Technical part, definitely modules covers up everything, but did you do anything specific for behaviorals?
Behavior, I just went through some questions and I prepared myself. My interview was mostly behavioral as well. They asked only few work-related questions, but most of it was behavioral. So try to focus on that as well while you're preparing for your interviews.
Hi, Rekha. Congratulations. So, would you say your background played a big role with you being able to land this job?
My background, yeah, definitely I would say my family degree as well, like, but there is no relation in whatever I did so far and what I will be doing right now. But definitely, like, my education, I think it's a big plus for me as well, because that's what, like, when applying for jobs and stuff, I see, like, PharmD, they prefer people with PharmD, nurses or doctors, so I think that's a plus for me as well.
Oh, great. Thank you.
So did you get any interview question that you don't have any experience regarding it or like that?
No, nothing of that sort. As I told, like, everything was just basic questions that they asked me, and mostly behavioral, like, it's a conversational style interview. Nothing like, they weren't grilling me on any specific topic or like, so nothing, that I was not able to answer.
Okay. So are you working as a drug safety associate?
Right now, my current position is PV specialist.
Oh, PV specialist. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hi, Rekha. This is Shravan. Typically, how many days a week do you work, or how many cases per week do you handle?
Hi, Shravan. Thank you. So I am currently in my training period. So I wasn't really assigned to, like, to my day-to-day job activities. So I'm not really sure about that, how it would go.
Okay, thanks. Abhishek, are you able to answer that question? Typically, how many cases are assigned?
It's not. I mean, yes, it's not about number of cases, but it's about the complexity of cases. If you get a complex case or a SUSAR that needs to be processed, it might take one whole day for you trying to do all those things. Like again, normally we say that if you are processing cases, you should be able to do anywhere between 10 to 15 cases per day, which is very manageable with all the other meetings. But if you have one SUSAR, that is going to take 2 hours, and that's all you do for that day. So it is basically on the complexity of the case rather than just a numerical quantifiable number.
So a follow-up to that, like if somebody has a full-time job where they work 3 to 4 days per week, can they also do this on the side?
They can do it as long as you are allowed to do that. Like, for example, there are some consulting jobs where they say that we don't care when you do the work as long as the work gets done, and then you have all the time to do it.
Okay, so there are opportunities like that.
Yes.
And you would be able to, connect us with those kind of opportunities?
Again, the point is, it's not about me alone. We do marketing, so that should help you connecting to those opportunities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so basically first finish the course and then, kind of leave it up to you guys to find placement?
Yes. Again, the point is, yes, we are always focused on a job and all those things. But that being said, I always say this. I've never had a student tell me in the last 4 to 5 years that I did not get a job because I did not know the subject. So that's because the course and the modules are that good. And the way we wrap the concept is so, we've been teaching this again and again and again, every month after month after month. And seriously, none of us, sometimes we feel like we say the same content in different voices. So the point, what I wanted to carry is, it's not the subject that is going to limit you. It is just you having confidence in your interview taking process, and also in the marketing process that will start You have to somehow figure out to use a lot of common sense, and that is what I feel folks who get the job and folks who don't get the job and they kind of struggle in getting a job is because they don't use a lot of application of common sense.
So Dr. Pity, one question for you. Are most of the folks are getting a contract or a full time? Is there like
now it's see, it all depends on the market. Now it's all contract season because it's end of the year, so people want to have the headcount up, so it's all contracts going on. In the month of June, July, we had all full-time roles. You cannot predict. It's like a stock market. You cannot time everything what is happening. And what I recommend is to take any job that comes your way right after completing the course, and try to be there as long as possible until you kind of understand how the industry works, how pharmacovigilance actually works. Even though you might visualize it, you might see it, and you kind of know more than what other folks know in the industry through this course. It's always good to just take any job. Like even if you let's say you want to get paid like $100 an hour and they're paying you like $80 an hour, then you have to take it to just get a 6 months feel of it. Now again, most of you will agree, some of you will not agree, that's fine, but my suggestion is to take the job that comes your way, because it's your first job, and then you can always build on it, you can always step up on it, because you're not in the job for like 5 years. I'm just saying for 6 months, which is a good time to understand. I mean, like, you can't go to a new place and be there for 6 months and say I don't know anything. You will know a lot of things in 6 months.
Sure. Rika, one question for you. So
Yeah,
since
sure.
you've been through this process recently, any 3 tips or few tips that you would like to give a person who might go in marketing and in near future, or like any 3 things that you think, apart from going on those modules, that with your experience that you should have done, or this is a better way, or any suggestions that you can give?
Yeah, sure. I would say, like, if you have time, like, try to attend the marketing calls. Like, especially if you are new to this, like, I am totally new to this as well. Like, I used to work in a pharmacy, but this is totally new to me. So try to attend the marketing calls where you will get tips on how to talk with recruiters, how to, like, present yourself in the interview and answer certain questions. So try to, like, if you have that time and opportunity, try to attend those calls. That would be one of it. And then, like, so try to apply from your end as well. Like, that's what Dr. Abhishek and the team tells you as well. So try to apply to whatever position you see on different, like, websites as well, LinkedIn, Indeed, wherever site you see, try to apply positions. For me, I landed, like, through a job that I applied on LinkedIn. So, I know the team will be working on their end, try to work on your end as well. And even if something doesn't work out, don't take it to heart. Eventually, I think every one of us, like, will be getting a job. And so even if something doesn't work out, don't take it to heart. These are the 3 things that I might tell you guys.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. So we will be ending this call. It's 8 o'clock now. I just want to respect everyone's time because folks have been here from 7 and there's a class now. Akansha, are you on the line?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome. So okay, you logged in as MediPharm Solutions too.
You want me to log out?
No. What I'll do is I'll just mute myself, stop my video. And guys, so whoever logged in at 7 o'clock, please log off. I'll see you guys on Thursday at 7 p.m. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Abhishek, were you going to go on how to watch the videos, the recorded videos?